This is ABC15 Mornings.
An overnight fire wreaking havoc on a Valley strip mall. Coming up, what we're learning from investigators this morning and the businesses that were impacted.
We don't deserve that. We need to be treated like human beings.
Lily made quite the impact on her community, and now that community is returning the favor. How a small town is coming together to save her life.
And a busy Saturday is on tap in the Valley, including one event where you can ride a mechanical taco. We'll tell you all about that coming up.
Although, please email us if you know a strategy of how you ride a mechanical taco, because we got questions.
That's right.
About how that's going to work. We say good morning to you on this Saturday. I'm Nohelani Graff.
And I'm Mark Thompson. We've been talking all morning how had some spotty showers yesterday. In one area you had rain, in other areas, I mean, it's just so strange, just
so
nothing
hit or
at
miss.
all. It's just really hit or miss depending on where you are.
Exactly, and I think that's going to be the case today, although we'll have an even slighter chance for rain in the Valley forecast through the afternoon. We're talking just a 20% chance of rain, but that does mean that we could see a scattered shower here or there. The big rainmaker is going to come tomorrow. So clouds and radar right now, you can see across the central portion of the Valley, we're dry, we're just cloudy, but there is a little bit of a storm system that is sitting off to the southeast this morning in the Oro Valley area. Florence, you might be seeing a sprinkle or two. Also, that storm system up to the northwest moved through Whitman and Wickenburg, now passing through portions of Yarnell. I think it's going to skip Baghdad and just continue to track west, but there is some thunderstorm activity associated with that storm cell. As for here in the Valley, it's the clouds for us right now. 76 degrees, though, is that nice cool temperature thanks to that cloud cover. 58% humidity, and the breeze is just around 5 miles per hour. So very light, very nice if you can get out early this morning. Sunrise is at 6:18. I will talk more, though, about today's high forecast because it is still going to be a hotter day in the second half of the afternoon, and then the big cool down that's coming up in just moments.
No, hey, thank you. New overnight, 3 businesses damaged in a massive strip mall fire. This all unfolding near Central and Southern Avenue around 1:30. Flames starting in the Island Vibes Bar and Grill and then seen shooting out of the roof, quickly spreading to connecting businesses. The restaurant, a liquor store, and a tattoo shop were all impacted.
3 businesses total affected as of right now. Right now they're still working north to see what possible smoke conditions in there.
So fortunate no one was hurt in all of this. Southern Avenue is still closed between 3rd and Central while firefighters try to figure out what started this fire.
Developing out of Mesa this morning, 1 person is dead, 2 others are hurt after a truck crashed into a bus stop. This happened near Dobson and Broadway just after 9 last night. Left side of your screen gives you the bird's eye view from the chopper. Right side of the screen is showing pictures from Mesa police who say that a red truck hopped the curb, crossing all 3 lanes of traffic, and then hit that bus stop.
Also last night, 1 person was killed after a truck crashed into a motorcycle. This was near 35th Avenue and Bethany Home Road. Then police say a second motorcycle lost control and that person was seriously injured as well.
All right, if you can, pause what you're doing this morning and take a look at the screen because an absolutely incredible rescue was caught on video. A Peoria house fire trapped a man on his balcony, and now he is saying he would not be here if it weren't for quick thinking from officers. Brett says he woke up at 4 in the morning to hear the fire alarms in his home, and then he saw the flames that you can see in the distance right there. You are watching body camera video of an officer who is running toward the flames to help. Eventually, the homeowner got trapped on the 2nd floor balcony, and then a few minutes later, Officer Kyle Troughton showed up, and this happened.
I got you. Just land on me, bro. You're good.
Thanks for hustling and not thinking yourself first, putting yourself in harm's way to help someone else. I really appreciate that. And hope I didn't squish you.
So still keeping a positive attitude, but just take a look at what that balcony looks like now. So you heard the officer tell him to jump down, and so that's what he did. Brett says his 22-year-old cat was left behind. He is hopeful that she made it out as well, but he's not going to know for sure until he is able to go back into his home and see what else could be left.
And we got new developments this morning in a cold case mystery. Investigators now identifying a Mesa man as the killer in a 44-year-old double murder. In 1977, a high school couple in Oregon, they went for a day of swimming, fishing, and for a picnic, but they never returned.
They were in love, and
I had packed him a great big picnic lunch.
Yeah, the only clue, DNA collected from a cigarette butt at the scene, but there was no match until this year. New technology creating a sketch leading a team of retired detectives to Ronald Schroy living in Mesa. Police went to arrest him, but Schroy had died by suicide. Yeah, and those families say that now that they have some answers, it has at least brought them some relief in this case.
It has been 326 days since the 2020 election and 157 days since the audit into the Maricopa County election started. And now the results are in. Joe Biden won Arizona, and there isn't any evidence of voter fraud. Now the audit might be over, but the controversy continues. Here's ABC 15's Courtney Holmes cutting through the noise to just bring you the facts.
There was a lot of information given, but the bottom line here, Joe Biden won by an even larger margin. There was no conclusive evidence of fraud, and auditors still have a lot of questions.
Joe Biden actually got an additional 360 votes, but the Cyber Ninjas said there were some answers they couldn't get without the county's cooperation.
Would have been extremely helpful in order to get feedback.
The auditors were concerned that some people could have voted in multiple counties or mailed in ballots from prior addresses. ABC 15 data analyst Garrett Archer asked both Maricopa County and the Secretary of State's office to spot check data from the audit.
And they both confirmed there were a lot of false positives, meaning that people have the same name, same year of birth. We found them in the files, but they were completely different people. They also said that there is absolutely no evidence of people voting in multiple counties.
Democrats discounted the audit even before the final findings were released, believing it will result in a push for more restrictive voting laws.
The concern is that they will use this report to justify additional ways to suppress the vote.
Republicans are calling for an additional investigation. Senate President Karen Fann asked Attorney General Mark Brnovich to look at audit findings she found concerning, including signature verification policies, voter roll maintenance, and evidence preservation. Governor Ducey, who has rarely spoken publicly about the audit, had this to say about the past several months.
Democracy can be messy. You fight back and forth, but if you look at where we are today in Arizona, I would say that our Constitution and our institutions have held.
Courtney Holmes, ABC 15, Arizona.
Switching gears now this morning, the search continues for Daniel Robinson, and this weekend we are expecting to learn more information about the investigation into his disappearance 3 months ago. The geologist's father and his private investigation team are going to be holding a press conference tomorrow, and they plan to speak about what they are calling, quote, failure by the Buckeye Police Department to act swiftly with their investigation. This does come just days after the police report was released on the case, showing police did not enter his apartment until 2 weeks after he had been missing. You can find the details of that full report on our website. Just head to abc15.com. Given just months to live, a woman in Globe is in desperate need of a transplant. The procedure's price tag, $500,000.
Wow, and that is money that she doesn't have. All new this morning, Ashley Paredes shows us how her community is now stepping in and taking action.
The Globe Miami area coming together to support Lily by raising funds and even creating this, the Lily Roll, in her honor.
41-year-old Lily Machado is a wife, mother of 3, and needs a transplant to survive after being diagnosed with non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver. She is left heartbroken and in tears, saying she was discharged from St. Joseph's Hospital with 2 options: pay $500,000 out of pocket or be admitted to hospice care. Lily working as a waitress at El Ranchito restaurant over the past 15 years, making an impact on everyone she meets, which is why the entire community is standing by her side, raising more than $50,000 already, the amount needed just to schedule the transplant. Lily is on an emergency Arizona healthcare cost containment system, which is Arizona's Medicaid agency, but it apparently does not assist with surgery costs.
I live in this small town, but they have big hearts. I just want to tell them how much I love my people in my community and how grateful I'm going to be my whole life.
ABC 15 reaching out to Dignity Health regarding St. Joseph's Hospital and Medical Center. The provider telling us they could not give specific details on Lily's case, but stating the organ transplantation process is incredibly complex, and there are a number of detailed nationally applied criteria that must be followed. We strive to provide all our patients with the best possible care under the established criteria.
Lily's family says anything will help, from prayers to even dining out. I'm Ashley Paredes, ABC 15, Arizona.
6:10 now on your Saturday morning. Looking for a bounce back still to come. ABC 15 Mornings. We're going to hear from Coach Herm Edwards and what he thinks sets his team apart now as they try to get their season going in the right direction as we start conference play and those new uniforms too. How about that?
Also giving you a live look this morning at the Deck Park Tunnel through the central portion of Phoenix. You can see quite a few cars, just like Mark mentioned, already on the road. Early risers today, but traffic is moving in this area anyway. Coming up, we're going to give you a look at the construction projects in the valley that could affect your Saturday plans.
But first, this real estate market is making life easier for people who are looking to sell, but critical mistakes are costing some lots of money, what experts say you should think about before listing your home. Welcome back, everybody. If you're in real estate, you know that it is a seller's market right now, which means that buyers have much to feel anxious about. But sellers, they've got reasons to lose some sleep as well. Here are the top seller mistakes and how you can avoid them.
After the market crashed in 2009, we saw a lot of builders pumping the brakes on building houses, creating an extreme inventory shortage in the housing market.
So it makes it a little bit more difficult to be a buyer in this current market, and sometimes can be a great thing to be a seller depending on what kind of house you have to sell.
But that doesn't mean it's easy.
It can be overwhelming for sellers as well, but it's really important that you are doing a deal where you're disclosing information about your home. You're really crossing your T's and dotting your I's, because that's what every buyer deserves.
So to help you avoid some of the common mistakes people make when selling a home, we turn to licensed Home Smart agent Julia Almgren. First up, overpricing your home.
A lot of people in this market think that if they price the house for whatever their heart desires, that they're going to get that. Unfortunately, that's not always the case.
And you don't want your house just sitting on the market in the current climate of real estate.
If a house sits on the market for even 2 weeks, sometimes buyers or buyer's agents will think, maybe there's something wrong, maybe we should just skip this one. So it can be really detrimental to list your house too high.
So instead of pricing high, she recommends
listing your house very competitively and maybe even a little bit lower than you're expecting to get for it. And what that will do is drive lots of buyers to your house. You might end up with multiple offers, and that will drive the sales price way higher than maybe you even ever imagined getting for your house.
Moving along, another mistake sellers make, rushing the process.
If a seller is really pressuring a buyer into giving them the moon and the sun during the buying process, the buyer might talk to their agent and say, you know what, after further consideration, I'm really feeling way too rushed through this process, and I want to pull the contract.
Once this happens, the seller will have to relist and go back to square one.
And now the additional days under contract will also be the seller's loss.
And while you might be waiting for the highest offer, Julia says the last mistake sellers make is not accepting strong offers.
A strong offer to me is an offer that is either at or above the asking price.
But oftentimes sellers pass these offers up thinking that a higher one is just around the corner, which isn't always the case.
You might end up having to accept an offer that was lower than the original offer that you had received.
That's why being a smart seller is imperative in a seller's market.
Both parties really need to take into account what impacts they could have on the buyer or the seller.
We're learning how to sell our home the smart way.
Okay, let's get a check of that most accurate forecast this morning, quarter past the top of the hour. Wanted to show you the live view from our South Mountain camera because in the distance you can see some of those rain shafts. So we're looking up toward the northwest this morning. And so that's where we are still seeing some scattered showers as they continue to track out of the area. So zooming in closer, this system is starting to break up now. That was moving through Oro Valley, passing through Dudleyville, and it's down to just some light showers and sprinkles there. And then same with this one. This was a thunderstorm system that moved through Whitman, Wickenburg, Yarnell, and now is quickly tracking to the west. But that's what we're seeing in that wide view of our South Mountain camera. We are still cloudy, though, this morning, and we will be for much of the afternoon. We'll see some clearing around 3 o'clock today, right when those storms start firing up to our north and to our east. It doesn't really look like they're going to push into the valley here, but there's always that possibility, especially this one moving up from the southeast through Casa Grande. And then if it does, then we could see strong winds. The more likely is in the overnight hours. After midnight, more rain will start to track in from the south and from the east. And so that's what will make for a wet Sunday. Right now, though, temperatures are great statewide because of the cloud cover, especially here in the valley. To our south, we're seeing temperatures in the 70s right now in Casa Grande. Tucson is in the 60s, as well as Gila Bend and Yuma. We are already in the 80s in Lake Havasu City, though, where it is going to be a little warmer today. Chilly in Prescott this morning, upper 50s. We're also in the 50s in Flagstaff and Shola, low 50s at that. Back here in the valley, 70s for most of the valley this morning. Really comfortable temperatures. 71 in Maricopa, Glendale, Anthem, 73 in Gilbert right now, 74 in Tempe. Wickenburg, after that storm just pushed through, has not been able to make it out of the 60s yet. They're still sitting at 68 degrees, and that's a temperature drop by a degree for them this morning. So we're going to linger in the 70s for another couple hours here. Going to take us until about 9 o'clock to make it into the 80s, and then by noon, we're sitting at 90 degrees. 3 o'clock today, we're at 93 degrees, and then shortly after that, we'll reach our peak heat of 95. And then by 8 o'clock, we're back down into the 80s. We're going to cool down faster after sunset. So we're looking at a high of 95 in Chandler and Gilbert, as well as Levine, Goodyear, and Surprise. 94 in Glendale. 93 in Scottsdale, as well as Fountain Hills, Santan Valley topping out at 92 degrees today. Across the state, we'll stay in the 70s north of the rim from Flagstaff down to Sholo. Upper 70s in Payson, Prescott, although Sedona does look to make it into the 80s. We'll come close to the century mark in areas like Lake Havasu City, staying in the 90s through Yuma and across the southern portion of the state. If you're spending the weekend in Flagstaff, no, you've got a stronger chance for rain, about 40% chance, but temperatures will stay in the 70s all weekend. Back here in the valley, we're going to go from the mid-90s today to the mid-80s tomorrow as those storm chances go up to 70%. So I'm going to talk about the timing of tomorrow's rain coming up in that most accurate forecast in just a little bit.
All right, no, hey, thank you. Well, time to respond. That is the message from ASU coach Herm Edwards heading into the Sun Devils Pac-12 opener against Colorado. Look.
This team never has not played hard. This team always competes. It leaves everything they have on the grass. They don't never leave the field and go, hey man, we didn't, no. I never worry about that. That's the least of my worry. We all hold each other accountable. We're all involved in a loss, just like we're all involved in a win.
Wow, love that hype video, music and all behind that. Colorado, they've won 3 out of the last 4 meetings. Still, Caesars Sportsbook has the Sun Devils as a 14-point favorite. Kickoff is in Tempe at 7:30. ASU will be wearing its new Valley Heat uniform combo. Good luck.
Number 20 on Colorado. I hear that lineman is, he's got something, so they better watch it.
Well, coming up, how a new technology for asphalt could be used to cool off the Valley of the Sun. But first, a new bike. It could really make someone's day or month or even their year. How you can help those in need of some new wheels. That's today.
All month long, ABC 15 has been hosting the Second Chance Bike Drive, and this morning is the big day to bring in your bike. Marisol Saldivar is joining us from St. Vincent de Paul to talk more about this great event. Good morning.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So let's talk about what's happening today. It's a big one.
Yeah, my husband and I, we're going to go out. We're going to drop off his bike this morning. We're just hoping that people will come out with the bike, that old bike that's been in their garage, come out to an Earnhardt Auto Center from 9 to 1 and donate that bike to St. Vincent de Paul to help someone in need.
All month long, we've been collecting these used or new bikes to donate to families in need. I know last year you learned firsthand, your husband used his bike to get around and then there was an issue with it. So talk to me a little bit about why these bikes have been so important and how they changed lives.
Yeah, a bike can really help someone who is experiencing homelessness land a job and get to work on time. It can really help a kid in need get to school, maybe when mom and dad are already on the job, right? So every one of these bikes, whether it's brand new, we're so thankful for those, by the way, or whether it's slightly used, like we need every single one of those wheels to help someone just gain a little more stability in their life.
Is there a goal for how many we hope to collect, or at least meet how many we collected last year?
So 1,200 was what we got last year. We were so thankful for that. That would be amazing if we met that goal again this year. But I think our community is generous. I think we can even surpass it, and we would love that.
And I know that your mechanics at St. Vincent de Paul have been busy. So if you don't have a brand new bike, but you've got a gently used one that you realize has just been collecting dust, maybe you picked it up last year during lockdown and realized your family's not using them anymore, you guys will fix them.
Yeah, you know what? We repair about 85 bikes a month through St. Vincent de Paul's bike shop. And, a lot of that is just getting those brand new tires and tubes on them. Some of it is making sure that we purchase a bike lock to go along with that bike when we give it out to someone who's particularly vulnerable. So every cent counts. Every working bicycle, we are glad to take it and just give it a spruce up.
So this morning, what are the hours that we need to know about if you're going to bring in a bicycle?
9 to 1 at any Earnhardt Auto Center. We have volunteers out there, us and our partners do, and we're so grateful. Just swing on by with that bike. We're happy to take it. I'm happy to get you a receipt.
And if you can't make it today, we of course know ABC15.com is the place where if it's easier to give money, then that helps and makes a difference too. Marisol, thank you so much for your work throughout this bike drive, and we appreciate seeing you.
Oh, no, thank you.